Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Don't Forget the Tap. This is Chris, and just welcoming you guys back to the Jiu-Jitsu journey. So still kicking along. It's good to be back, and I've kind of just been focusing on getting back into the fundamentals and everything, as any white belt should. But what I did was so coming back into Jiu-Jitsu and being humble enough to know that I never knew anything, but after taking a break, you have to come in and just really be willing to just be the brand new guy again. And that's the humbling of it, right? But it's a very refreshing mentality to have because, in everything you do, you don't get a lot of opportunities to be new again. So I'm really savoring getting to be that student and just get to be a sponge and observe and just try to learn as much as I possibly can. It's, as always, it's a lot, but it is nice having some kind of base, just being familiar with a couple of the terms, just understanding the concept of creating space and stuff like that. And so that's the difference, is coming in this time with this mentality. It's been great. So what I told myself is, uh, you know, I want to train no less than 5 times a week. And I did that. Last week I was out of town, tried to train a few times, but when I'm actually home and I'm in the capacity to do so, I want to be able to make it to the gym 5 times a week, train. And, the first week of doing that, I've never trained 5 days in a row before. It was a different change of pace. It was, not going to lie, come Saturday. So I trained Monday through Friday, and then come Saturday, I actually felt good. But I can definitely tell there's things I need to improve on and not be so spazzy and stuff like that too. So it's kind of cool how those cliches, like one of the cliches of jujitsu seems to be that, white belts are spazzy. And I definitely can see that, so I'm really focusing on trying not to be spazzy. I think that's really important. But and it's really cool because formally the person that I've referred to as coach on this podcast is now a black belt who's a professor, obviously, which is really awesome. I just think he's such a good instructor, just such a good person. Upholds everything that you would want to see in, somebody that you would consider to be a mentor. And one of the purple belts got promoted to brown belt, and he's actually leading the beginners class, which is where I attend still. And he's a phenomenal coach, and think the world of that guy as well. So just it's a really cool experience. But and back in February, when I had an unfortunate event happen, and I kind of shut down to the world, really, temporarily deactivated social media and everything. I never really talked about it. In fact, most people probably thought I was thriving or doing really well, and instead, what was really happening was I was shutting down and going through some serious anxiety and stuff like that too. And uh it's hard because you're trying to function, you're trying to be, the same person and perform at the same caliber, but inside you feel like you're kind of dying. It's not a good feeling. And I promised myself, the reason why I wanted to kind of do the 5 days at least of jujitsu is because I shut down the last time. Something, jujitsu makes me feel so good. It's like, after a long hot day of like working out in the sun or something, you go inside, you take a cold shower, and you just feel so refreshed. That's kind of what jujitsu does for my mind. And so instead of shutting down on something that makes me feel good, I want to double down on it. And, especially in those good times, the bad times, whatever it is, I want to really focus on those moments and just really enjoy what it does for my mind. I think, my body tends to hurt a little bit after jujitsu, but my mind just absolutely loves it. And I really enjoy that. I love the environment. I love the people. And so it's just an incredibly humbling thing to be a part of, and just to be accepted in that community. And I just think it's really great. I can't express enough. If you've never tried it, highly recommend it. I'm really glad that I got to rekindle the passion. And that everybody was just so open to having me back. So that's kind of all I got for now. Coming in full force starting Monday. I was actually considering going to training this morning, but the airport lost my luggage, so I don't have a key. And I'm sure most people would be like, "Well, just go rent one." I get it, but at the same time, it's nice to have your luggage, and I gotta make sure that I get that squared away first. But Monday, back at it full force, and definitely just excited to get back in the mix. I'll keep you guys updated. I promise I'm gonna start releasing some of the content that I've recorded and everything. But with that being said, hope you guys are out there training hard. Hope you guys are having fun, taking care of each other, being a good partner, and at the very least, don't forget to tap. All right, guys.